Alright, it's phase collapse. And I got work to do. I got stuff to read and battles to fight. And I'm gonna get this game done. I promised you guys I would finally finish Unison League. Even though there's still more main story stuff coming out. And to be fair, this is probably the longest running mobile series of all time. This game's almost been out for 13 years. So this game was cooking, and I'm telling you, like, wait, this shit ain't finished? That's insane. The second closest thing to be running for that long is Plants vs. Zombies 2 and Angry Birds. So that's like the closest thing to like a long-running mobile series. And I mean, Guardian Tales is slowly getting up to that quarter too. It's almost been out for 5 years. And King of Fighters is just ending, which is still insane to me. Almost feels like yesterday I started it, but then I look back and I'm like, oh, fuck, that was almost 3 years ago. Yeah, it's kind of insane. I'm like, God, I'm getting old. But, hey, at least I get to play fun games, and, well, hopefully my LP list gets a little bit more unique as we go on to later years. I got a lot of interesting shit, so I'm telling you, the LP list is going to get bigger. I'm just slowing down for now to catch up with these games. Anyways, the rampaging monsters are not easy to suppress, but with the help of Apollo, we managed to get them under control. Okay, before I continue dialogue, first I need to get tissue to the floor of my nose, and second, I may still upload more LP videos. Hell, that won't make new LPs. That won't shock me. Because again, I'm doing everything in the past. I'm recording this on July 12th. But damn well I know, and am very well aware, that by the time this video comes out, there's going to be at least maybe like 3 or 4 new LPs by the time, because right now the current one is like Ninja Battle Heroes. So, who really knows to say that there won't be another new LP? But all I'm concerned about right now is slowly getting motivation and getting some of the current projects I currently have, and trying to get to other bonus videos that I really want to get to. I've gotten to some, but then, oh my god, it's just, it just never ends. It never ends. Anyhow, that was impressive. Knockout blow. I heard you were an experienced warrior, but that was someone else. We're deeply grateful. Well, they're originally good folks, so I don't want to do any serious damage. You Lancer, sorry, but what's your name? I'm Karm. That was brilliant lance work. Suzaku would be impressed if she saw you in action. I'm just making sure that those affected by the ether aren't causing any more harm. After seeing what you can do, I have something to ask. Can I entrust you with taking care of Suzaku? I personally want to go, but I got to stay here to oversee the rescue effort. There are still lots of more rampaging residents that need attending to. We might end up defeating Suzaku in the process. You understand that, right? Yeah, I don't have the right to stop you, nor resent you if you do. The reason why all this is happening doesn't matter right now, but Suzaku is the one causing all the chaos here. So even if the outcome isn't what we'd like, I'm willing to accept it. Suzaku is incredibly strong. Even you guys won't be able to go easy on her at any point. I see. We'd likely to save Suzaku if we can. I nod to Apollo as a show of reinforcement to Renee's words. Thank you. You really idolize Suzaku. It's not just me. Everyone in this nation does. Suzaku's powerful and full of passion. She's essential in helping driving this nation forward. I know what I'm asking of you isn't easy, but if you can, I'd like you to return Suzaku to her normal state. Exactly what we intend to do. Apollo, we'd like to fix the tower first. Is that okay? Unless we fix the tower, we won't be able to control the flow of ether if things get even worse. Okay, if you need anything to help you fix that tower, don't hesitate to let me know. We think Apollo and start to make our way toward the tower. But I have a feeling that Suzaku is going to be trying to prevent us from getting to said tower. Oh boy. This is not going to be fun. I am enjoying myself with the game a little bit. I'm glad I came back. I didn't realize there was so much in story. We were able to finally beat this, but my brother did tell me, oh yeah, there's going to be more story, and I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Well, it's to be expected. I do pick very serious long games. So it's no shot I straight up have to, like, take up my time. But I do force myself to take breaks. There are days where I do not record. It's like, well, Dry, why? Because I'm a human being, too, I have to remind myself I'm not a freaking assembly line with the way I've been uploading all these videos, and I hated myself for doing that to you guys, and I apologize. That's why I've been slowing down to, like, 8 videos a day, and people are like, oh, man, that's still a lot, but considering how much I'm recording, that isn't a whole lot, all things considered. Because, again, most of the people watching my channel are just used to me recording so much, so 8 videos is enough. It's enough, where you guys can watch a series and finally see these videos after waiting months and months and months of not being able to, like, see them, because I do record them in advance, and it usually takes almost a month or 2, or even 3, considering if I do mess around with it, because I'm usually scheduling videos on separate intervals, because, again, like I've said previously, I don't want, everyone to just see the same thing. Like, I want to, like, dip out the F-Zero videos, and then, like, the Wordscapes videos, along with different stuff, so every day you're, like, watching something different, so it's not exactly the same thing. That's all. Alright, stage 4. We arrive at the nation's tower. We got to fix the tower and correct the flow of ether. So this is the Fire Nation's tower. It's the first time I've seen it. It looks in a bad way. I've heard that out of all the structures of this nation, this tower is supposed to be particularly majestic, but there's not much left here that demonstrates that. How are we supposed to fix something so broken? I'm using a special magic that has been handed down through generations in the church. It's like giving first aid treatment. The physical repair will need to left to a specialist to do later. We have a bit of a problem, though. I've got to stay in one place to recite a verse, making sure that it isn't interrupted. Standing still in one place. What are you gonna do if the monsters about the rampaging monsters attack? If they attack and the process is interrupted, we have to start again. In that case, I'll protect you. You just focus on doing your magic thing. I see, well, if you're here, we should be able to see this through. Just then, we hear a shriek in the distance and Apollo shouting out, "Hurry, everyone! Remember, they are our friends and family, even if they are crazed. So make sure not to hurt them." Repairing the tower is important, but we've got to hurry up and take care of these rampaging monsters. It looks like we're going to have to return to Suzaku to normal if we want to stop the problem on the route. No matter how hard Apollo struggles to keep things under control, at the current rate, casualties are inevitable. Leave the protection of Renee to me. You guys go and find Suzaku. Okay, we're going to have to separate for now, but we'll rendezvous later. Return Suzaku to normal. How are we going to do that? It's not going to be easy, that's for sure. Dry Crunch, do you have any ideas? A way to stop Suzaku from rampaging. I dig deep into my memories of the many different adventures we've been through, and King Val comes to mind. King Val was also in a frenzy like this, but managed to regain himself for a brief period, and then he asked to be put in the Resonator. The rampaging did stop, but King Val is still in the Resonator now. Yeah, we can't use the Resonator. We need Suzaku's power to restore things to normal. I've got it, Luca. We should fight. If we fight Suzaku, she'll use up lots of ether, and polluted ether will be driven out of her. If we then channel pure ether into her, she should return to normal, right? The theory makes sense, but whether we will be able to pull it off is a different matter. Let's think about this for a bit. Eri begins to think deeply. Just then, a thunderous noise that sounds like great fire consumes something fills in the air. Look over there. There's an enormous pillar of fire. Could it be Suzaku? Let's go and find out, Dry. Oh, crap. Well, guess we gotta go fight Suzaku.